What's up, Leo? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting June 2nd, 2025. Leo, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. Um, the deck that I am using will be listed in the description box. As always, just going to cleanse the energies here from Dawn Cancer's weekly messages, and we shall begin your messages. Now, I had a little stumble with Cancer's reading where this particular deck had some additional bonus cards, and Cancer got both of them. But they, after looking at, in the handbook, they were listed as major arcanas, and I was calling them, major arcanas that weren't even, because the major arcanas only go up to 21. The cards that were pulled for Cancer were 22 and 23, and I'm like, whoa. So I had to stop the camera, get the handbook, and then found out that those cards were bonus cards, and I could use them if I wanted to, or if I was the traditional tarot reader, just set them aside because they didn't have anything really linked to them. It's just something that they decided to do in terms of throwing in some extra energy. So what I've done was just took the cards out, and the cards, just to be fair to you, to show you what they were, this one was Rhythm, Major Arcana 22, and Soul, Major Arcana 23. There is no 22 and 23. It's only 21 Major Arcanas, and that's what threw me for a loop. Anyway, energies for my Lions. What's coming up here for Leo this week? I hope you guys have a real good time. Things are working out for you and stuff. Okay, that didn't turn over, so we won't use it. What's the energy here for Leo this week? And I don't know, I can't recall. There's a lot of people who have commented, but I want to say hail to Australia. I'm getting people who are watching my videos from the UK, and it's just like before, just like before. So I appreciate that. All right, let's cut this deck here, Leo, and begin your messages so I don't go off rambling about other stuff. All right, so we got the Two of Blues. Two of Blues here is the Two of Cups. Okay, so Leo, we start off with a very beautiful card here. So it's about love for some of you. And usually the Two of Cups, when it shows up here, is for those Leos who are already in committed partnerships. You're getting out of that relationship and that which you are putting in, sharing the same energy, spending quality time, like-mindedness. This could also be for the single Leos that I'm reading for, invitation out on the first date. And of course, the Two of Cups has the strong ability to formulate and bring together specifically romantic partners. So that's the Two of Cups here for you to start you off. Next up here for you, Leo, we have the Four of Axes. Four of Axes is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords just simply represents rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, detaching your energies from those things that you have become attached to. It does follow the Two of Cups here. So, it could be just taking a break from, your relationship, romantic relationship, not splitting up or, breaking up or anything like that. Just doing something exclusively. Yeah, doing something exclusively just for you, Leo, that doesn't include your partner. Replenishing yourself, your energy, taking a day off from work, doing things on your own that make you happy and not rely on those things that you have become attached to. Some of you may be planning future trips. I always get that energy with the Four of Swords. So if we get any of the movement cards here, some of you may be not only planning a trip this week, but executing, taking that trip during this week's time. Up next now we have the Nine of Jazz. Nine of Jazz is one of my busy bees. It's the Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands here. So some of you are going to be somewhat busy this week doing the things that are, slated on your plate or things that crop up. Nine of Wands just comes in here to assist you, to help you along the way. Following that, now we have the Seven of Blues. Seven of Blues here is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, paying attention to your intuition, Leo, of course. Trusting the process. There may be many things or multiple things that are presented to you. And then, you have to pick and choose something. Seven of Blues also too represents not only intuition, but also represents love and relationships. When you receive this card, it is usually an indication that you may be already benefiting from some sort of commitment, love, devotion, not necessarily entitlement, but satisfaction from those people that are closest to you. That could be family members, friends, and romantic partners. Following the Seven of Cups, now we have the, not reading reversals, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the Seven of Roots. So the Seven of Pentacles could be that some of you Leos are going to be putting in the grind this week. It mirrors over here to the Nine of Jazz. So if that's the case, putting in overtime or working extra hours, you will have the energy to do that. This could be a pay raise, but also too, I read the Seven of Pentacles as many options could be opening up to you in different areas. And it doesn't always have to relate to money, but just always be on the lookout for anything opportunistic. Seven of Roots. Up next now we have the Four of Jazz. This is the happiness card here. Four of Wands. So celebrations, anniversaries, birthdays. Someone could be getting married. Someone could be deciding to relocate to a different area. We have a money card here. Whether or not that relocation to move to a different area warrants any purchases of land or property. Couples may be moving in. That sits underneath the Two of Cups. Engagements, proposals, right? Always the shared happiness inside the structure of a building with others. So it could be family members moving in with one another. It could be platonic friends moving in with one another. Following the Four of Wands here, now we have the Eight of Roots. Eight of Roots is the Eight of Pentacles. Again, it could be a pay raise. Okay, money looking good here for Leo this week. Balanced energy. That balanced energy could be stretched out into other areas of your life. But some of you paying attention to the work and the details of the work that you do this week. All right. I would still throw in there that this could be, even though, like the Four of Swords is up on top, I said taking a break, taking a day off from work. Yeah, that could still happen, but this still could be a job offer. And I'm going to throw in there this could be a contract offer as well. Up next now we have the Knight of Jazz. So this is part of your energy, the Knight of Wands. And you're either moving towards something positive or it's moving towards you. This could be a family member, friend, romantic partner. Usually when the Knight of Wands shows up here, it's usually coming along to assist you, to help you along the way with something that you might need some assistance or help with. They come in rapidly, and then once the help is done and achieved, they usually exit rapidly. But because the Knight of Wands presence in your spread, Leo, could also indicate of how fast a new relationship, not only romantic, but it could be a business partnership as well as a platonic friendship being formed. This is things building up, intensifying, right? Very passionate. It is a court card, again, when it comes to any forms of expressions of sexuality. It's always positive here. Up next, now we have the Devil card. Cancer received the Major Arcana Devil. Now, I laid the two cards, the bonus cards, had already been down, so I threw extra cards on those bonus cards, and the Devil showed up on the Major Arcana 22. I think it was the Rhythm card. So there is something that needs to be addressed here this week, Leo. Bring that energy up to the surface. Have those talks with yourself. If it's on a personal level and you're dealing with some sort of bad habits that you need to break, could be dealing with some form of addictions. Well, whether or not you're drinking, smoking, or gambling. If it's not, it could be people that you're connected to who may be suffering from some form of addictions, but their addictions may be affecting or impacting the relationship that you have with them. We're talking about toxic energy here, right? Being, the typical meanings of this devil here is, we already said addictions, toxicity, right? Could be feeling like you're obsessed with something or someone, putting in too much energy into your work. Then the other areas of your life are being neglected: social life, family life, romantic life. There's, of course, in the past I used FWBs, getting together mutually with someone to have great sex, and then you part your ways. That's still good at that time, but it's still unhealthy because it prevents you from forming healthy long-term relationships. Um, what else can I say about the devil? Whatever the devil is casting out there on us, we need to break. There's something that you're doing that's being repeated, and it's not healthy for you. So whatever that energy may be. And I said in Cancer's video, there's no need for me to throw a clarifier on this card. What I could say, because it sits underneath that Seven of Cups, which represents love and relationships, there's something that could be, to that energy in terms of a message. It represents uh, addictions, your addictions, others' addictions. It could be um, obsession over a relationship, unrequited love. All right. So we need to tackle whatever the devil is casting out there on us. Up next here for you, Leo, is the Five of Blues, Five of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Cups, sadness, disappointment, and I wouldn't worry about this too much because if it does express itself, it's temporary, right? And so we could just go through our own little mood swings and not necessarily go through those mood swings based on anyone triggering us. It's temporary. If it's not something that is expressed towards you, Leo, if you have children, it could be your child. If you're in a romantic relationship, it could be your partner. It could be someone else in the family. It definitely could be a friend. And underneath the Seven of Pentacles, it could be a coworker. All right, following the Five of Blues here, now we have the Queen of Axes. This is the Queen of Swords. Make sure that you're not getting yourself involved in any chit chat or chattering, gossiping, because this is what she's capable of doing, even though there are no swords presence here. This is always about major decisions and actions. So you're about to do something this week, Leo, that results in some sort of action or decision that is major. All right. Following the Queen of Axes, now we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Jazz, that's the other busy bee. So extreme busyness for you guys this week, whatever that energy may be. It may be work related, maybe just doing things for yourself, doing things for others, doing things that are on your plate, not on your plate. The Ten of Wands as well as the Nine of Wands comes in here to give you that assist, Leo, just so that you can complete whatever you got going on. Last card I have for you is the Ace of Blues. Ace of Blues is the Ace of Cups. All right, so the Ace of Cups could be pregnancy news around you, Leo. Could be a job offer, someone giving birth to a child. The Ace of Cups also too represents love and relationships. So again, like the Seven of Cups, a greater instance of energy coming towards you in the terms of devotion, dedication, definitely love being extended out to you from family members, friends, romantic partners, and definitely could be co-workers as well. All right. And then the Ace of Cups, Ace of Blues, has the ability to pull together and form not only romantic partnerships, but also platonic friendships. All right. So this is what I have for you this week, Leo. Always take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. It's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Leo. Still trying to achieve that goal of 500. The subscribers are coming in slowly but surely, but I appreciate it. I will still do these messages for you. Hopefully we can reach that 500 mark so that more things can open up to me so that I can provide you with more energy. All right. So until I talk to you again, Leo, take care. Remain smiling. Ciao.